that work.
Yeah. Hey, Vital, you there? Vital, you here with us? He's unmuted. I don't know.
Yeah, he's unmuted both. Chat.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
There he is. Hey.
You see the,
so good to hear everyone. Happy Thanksgiving and Thankstakings. And
happy Thanksgiving to you,
too. I got home
too.
a little bit ago from my family.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to go be with my son, so do you need me for anything? You guys can continue on if you like, or what do you want to do?
No, we should be fine. Only got 50 minutes left of the recording.
Okay, did you want me to unmute anybody else, or? Who's yelling?
Many people on the phone.
There's a lot of people on the phone. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 12 of us.
You can unmute Aquila and Mike.
I.
Yeah, I. Okay. Hopefully that's Mike. Is that you, Mike?
I think it is. Anybody else?
No, it is not Mike. It is Pakistani man. I can hear you.
Anybody else? Anybody else wants to be muted? Press *8. I'm going to be leaving in a minute here. So you guys can have the floor. I'm going to go sit with my son because he's alone. And everybody have a wonderful weekend. I'll do my ta-da now because the call is over. 4 hours, 11 minutes has gone by. But I'm not going to be here when it ends. So goodbye, everybody. Have a happy Thanksgiving and all like that. And I'll talk to you next Thursday.
Tell Joey we wish him a happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
I think I need to stay on. Do I have to? I don't need to. If I close myself out, is that going to end the call?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Okay, but the call will end automatically on its own, right?
Yeah, the call is definitely going to end automatically on its own unless people start calling in. Karl says unmute. Oh, unmute me. Karl, you're not called in.
You're not muted.
No, but he's not on his.
Is it Northwest New York, Northern Virginia? Is that it?
No.
Northern Virginia. No.
Karl, you're not showing up here. Your phone's not showing up. Call back in.
He probably forgot. He probably forgot how he called back in. I don't know. Northern Virginia might be Aquila's friend, Shay.
There's one here that says Karl touched me. There's nobody on that one.
No, that's all right. I'm going to call.
There he is. There he is. Okay, I just unmuted him.
All
okay, you guys, have fun.
All right.
Love y'all.
Make sure Karl's talking before you walk away.
Okay, what?
Karl's still muted.
Oh, he is?
He's got his hand up, yeah.
Oh, shoot. I thought I unmuted him. Oh.
Maybe you hit it twice.
I did unmute him, but what he did was he muted himself back in, out, or whatever.
There you go.
All right. Everybody good?
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you. Adios.
Yeah, Frank's a real good guy, Angela. Angela, believe me, I wouldn't be sticking up for this guy if he was a piece of shit.
I heard that. That's what I'm saying. I heard you speaking up for him, and I wanted to ask you, though, did you talk to your daughter?
Yeah, and like I said, if you listen to the show, you'll see a lot about my daughter. Like I said,
I heard the whole show except for up to the last hour.
But did you hear when I said my brother told me that when she first got back from foster
that she took her clothes off and she was humping around and whatever?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. Okay, so she's insane. Maybe foster care did a number on her head.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't expect a kid that does stuff like that to be able to tell the truth. I mean, she doesn't know right from wrong. I mean, you take the dad out of her life and
Excuse
you
me. No. Don't say that, Karl. I'm a woman. I'm a female, okay? Somebody needs to talk to that little girl. You can't just take it for granted that the old man didn't do anything, okay? I mean, I would love to hear you say that, yeah, you know for a fact he didn't touch her. But you need to talk to the little girl. You need to find out from her. Look her in the eye and tell her to be straight with you and see what she says.
And whatever she says that Grandpa didn't do it, then what?
If she says Grandpa did not do it?
Yeah, then what?
Well, then she just fortified your beliefs.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what does it matter in court? Just because the little girl tells me now, Dad, no,
I don't
lied.
give a shit about the court at this point in time. I just don't want you sticking up for a man if he's really guilty, and you're not checking. You're just taking his word for it because he's a guy. He's your stepfather. It's because you lynched him, right?
Look, this is not a lynch mob mentality. It's 50-50 in this country. It's innocent until proven guilty. Just because somebody said Angela did something, we don't hang Angela.
Right.
It's 50-50.
No,
right.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you.
50% of me says he didn't do it because he said he didn't, and 50% of me says he did do it because she said she did it. So it's 50-50 in this country. We can't just start saying, well, we got to hang the guy because you don't.
No, I'm not saying that, but you sounded like you're hanging the girl. Okay?
You can't.
You've already made all these presumptions.
You can't put the man in jail.
Well, no, I'm not
right now
saying
you're supposed to investigate it, Angela. You're supposed to investigate it,
right.
And they're not investigating it. They're just throwing a man in jail and destroying everything he ever worked for 65 years. They're not investigating it. They're just saying we're going to take. It's a 50-50 split in this country. Mm-hmm. This is the way this works. We're innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, they're not investigating it. They're just saying he did it, and now we're going to hang him. And it's not right. You don't do that in this country. Like they said, the majority of the girls don't lie. The majority of the women.
I'm not saying he should do that. I'm saying he should get a fair trial. Whatever. He should get justice.
Well, what do you mean fair trial? Why is the guy in jail until the day of the trial? Why is he going to be sitting in jail for? Why is he going to be sitting in jail for 4 or 5 years until the day of trial?
4 or 5 years, is he? He's only in jail a week, right?
No, Angela, if they can't prove that this guy did it, they're going to keep him in jail, and they're just going to have a delay until he admits that he did it.
Right? I have full confidence that you're going to get him out of the situation.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, any man, they always say. The majority, they say,
get him out, lock, stock, and barrel free if he really is guilty of something. I don't want to see him doing anything to your daughter. That's your daughter.
Ma'am, it doesn't matter if it's you. It doesn't matter if it was you. It doesn't matter whose daughter it is. I'm just making it simple, crystal clear. If they say the majority of the women don't lie, there's only a minority that do. If 10,000 men are charged with this crime and 5,001 are true, what happens to the 4,999 that aren't true? What happens to these men? How do they make these men?
I agree that everybody should be a person go free, even if they're guilty, if it allows others that are not guilty to go free. So I don't have a problem with that.
How do you repay these men? How do you get all these men's lives back together after this woman destroyed it? How do you get his life back together? How should we get together as a community and get this man back on track? How should we do it?
I don't know. Why don't you ask your daughter?
Okay, now, do you understand? If my daughter lied and they want him to be in jail for 20 years, do you understand? I'm going to say to the prosecutor, put my daughter in jail for 30 years.
That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
She's going to jail for 30 years. Right. If she lies, she's going to jail for 30 years.
Then she needs to get punished.
She's exactly what she wanted to happen to him is exactly what should happen to her.
Right.
She can get 30 years to life.
I don't have a problem with that.
Right. So this is what I'm trying to say, but how many times has a woman actually spent 10, 20 years in jail because she lied about some guy molesting her?
I have no idea. It has
never happened in the history of this country. No woman has ever spent 10, 20 years in jail for committing perjury. It's never happened. So
You're cutting out. I can't even hear you. You're cutting out.
I'm saying when women lie about something this horrible, they just say, oh, well, so I lied. And nothing happens to them. Nothing.
No, tell that to all the women that are sitting in prison.
Okay, they're sitting in prison because they committed perjury instead of Daddy touched them when Daddy didn't touch them?
I don't know. I'm sure there's a variety of reasons why women are sitting in jail.
Anybody
you came on so strong about your daughter being a little
Go ahead.
whatever.
All you guys were unmuted.
That's the way you made her sound. That's the way you made her sound like it was all her fault. You know, I'm sorry.
All you guys are unmuted. Tell Angela of one woman that you heard of in the history of the world who got punished for lying about saying Daddy touched her. Go ahead, tell me. All you guys tell Angela. Instead of me doing this round around with Angela, you guys have half a backbone and tell Angela that you know of a case that a woman got punished for lying in court and committing perjury.
But we're talking about your daughter here.
Ma'am, it's your daughter.
It's your daughter.
Ma'am, it's everybody's daughter.
You may not have much of a relationship with
everybody's
your
daughter. Ma'am, you're looking at, ma'am, you're making it personal, ma'am. This is not my daughter. This is not just everybody has a daughter. It doesn't matter whose daughter it is. It doesn't matter if it's my daughter. It doesn't matter whose daughter it is.
You should
everybody's daughter. She's everybody's daughter. When this happens to anybody, you see, you just say, my daughter. If I heard about this about anybody's daughter, it's the same damn thing. You got it. You can't
but I can't talk
the man.
to your daughter, and everybody on this call can't go talk to your daughter. You seem to be the only one local to her.
I asked her who it was, and she said it was grandpa. She said it was grandpa. She said it was grandpa. She just smiled.
That's
she
bullshit.
said it was I asked her who it was. Was it grandpa or was it Big Frank or Little Frank? And she said it was grandpa, and she just smiled and skipped away. She knows what she's doing. I could see Angela, if you heard me, I saw my mom sitting in the van. I didn't have to say a word to her. I walked up to her and I said, don't you dare do it. What? Don't do what? Don't divorce Frank. What makes you think I'm thinking that? I said, I know you're thinking it. Don't even think about it. She didn't say to me that she was going to divorce Frank. I could read people from a mile away. I said, don't even think about it. And then a couple hours later, my little sister called and said, yeah, Mom said you saw her in the parking lot. What was she thinking of? What was she talking about? She was talking about a lawyer about divorcing Dad. I said, yeah, that's what I thought she was doing. Because she looked very, weird at me. She was like, she got caught, her hand in a cookie jar. I said, are you thinking about divorcing Frank? Don't even do it. She said, I'm not thinking about it. I said, don't do it. Don't do it. And she's like, what makes you think I'm thinking it? Don't do it. And I was Vital, did I say that to her? Yes, Vital.
Yeah.
Tell her about my mom in the van. Go ahead, tell her.
Well, she was just sitting there, saw you guys walking up to the library, didn't even call out or say anything, and we thought she was still up at the courthouse.
And what did I do when I walked over to my mom's van?
Well, I wasn't there actually at that time. It was only you and my brother. But from what you told me, is what you're saying.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you my mom was doing?
She was on the phone, right?
What did I tell my brother? You better find that phone number with the last person she called and find out if it's a freaking lawyer.
Was an attorney, yeah.
And tell the lawyer, my mom wants me to come in and make a statement for the divorce, right? That's what I said, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then why don't you tell you got such a big mouth and you talk every 5 freaking seconds of everybody's freaking life and you don't want to say nothing now?
I'm not going to say something when I wasn't there. I wasn't there when you first walked up.
You were there in the library with me, pal. And what did I say what my mom was doing?
She was on the phone with an attorney, probably.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. And what did I say that she was on an attorney for? You can't shut your mouth half the time, and you don't want to talk now?
You suspect that she was talking to an attorney about divorce.
Yeah. See, Angela, I got a feeling. When I'm thinking my mom...
What does that have to do with anything?
That
doesn't have anything to do with what I was saying, Carl.
It is right, because I said I should tell my kid. I asked my kid, was it Big Frank or Little Frank? And she said, oh, it's Grandpa. And she just skipped away like she's eating a lollipop. I said,
well, maybe it's the truth.
What? Angela,
maybe she's telling the truth.
I know my mom said she wasn't doing anything. My mom, look, Angela. My mom said she wasn't doing anything. She said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here talking on the phone. I said, Mom, you're doing it dirty. I know what you're doing, Mom. I know you. I know when you're doing something wrong and you're trying to hide it. Mom, I know what you're doing. You're doing it dirty. You're going to throw him under the bus, ain't you? You're talking to a lawyer. You're going to divorce him, ain't you? I can tell, Mom. And she's like, no, what are you, crazy? What are you talking about? 2 hours later, my listener's sister called. She said, yeah, Mom said you saw her in the parking lot. Yeah, and she was talking to an attorney about getting a divorce. I said, I knew it. I just knew it. I could tell. Just the way she was not reacting towards me. She didn't roll down the window. She didn't beep the horn. She was like, hi to me. She was talking to somebody on the phone. I knew what she was doing. She was thinking about throwing this guy under the bus. She never talked to me one time about divorcing the guy. Not one time did she ever say that in her life. And I just had that feeling. When I seen that kid, I asked the kid, hey, who did it? It was a grandpa? Was it Big Frank or Little Frank? She said, I was Grandpa. And she like, la, 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 skipped and smiled about it. I said, oh, that little devil. God's going to get her.
Child. You expect her to act like an adult?
Wouldn't she be kind of traumatized?
Grandpa did it? What, are you trying to tell me that she's supposed to laugh about it?
I'm sorry, what?
She's supposed to laugh about it and smile about it? She's supposed to be devastated.
Little kids react in different ways. You never know.
She's not a little kid. She's a teenager.
I thought she was 12.
She's 13 years old. They got that wrong. They paid for two.
Okay, so she's, well.
No, they said she was 12.
13? I mean, well, you know.
Yeah. She knows right from wrong. Okay, look, I don't want to tell everything that she's been doing around this farm, okay? It's none of you people's really damn business what she's been doing bizarre shit. Okay, it's not really business. When Cole says something, I'm here, I'm telling you. This thing stinks to high heaven. If I thought Frank was a bad man, if I ever seen him lay his hands on my mom, if I ever seen him touch any of his children, he's got 4 children, he's never spanked them. And the sexual aggression, his sexual abuse is not because of sex, it's because of anger. I've never seen this man touch anybody angry in his life. So if I know this man for 35 fucking years and calls a pretty damn good judge of character, and I can tell you my mom is thinking about divorcing her just by looking at her through a window of a van. I said, oh, I know what my mom's doing. I'm going to fucking give her the riot act right now. They said, what's she doing? Oh, she's talking to a lawyer. I know what she's doing. What? Oh, she's thinking about throwing this guy under the bus. She's like, I'm not doing what? What? Not me. What? No, that's crazy. What are you talking about? No, I'm just talking on the phone. I said, I know what you're doing,
You know
Mom.
what, Carl? It's always someone that they've known 30. Look at Sandusky. Wasn't that coach guy? I mean, look, or what was the other guy's name? I mean, you look at priests even. I mean, Jesus. There's people that know these people their whole lives and would die for them on the cross saying that they were innocent. And guess what?
Yeah. Angela, I know I'm not wrong with people. When I see people for the first time, so I'm getting a creepy feeling. Okay? I said, I don't trust this guy. Right, Gus? Right. Is Gus still on?
I muted myself out. I was running a blender. No, I'm in total agreement with Carl. Okay, when I got divorced, my 4 daughters, my ex-wife started. Well, I believe she was hooked up with the guy next door before I ever left. But after I left, my kids, their personalities changed. All sorts of things changed. You can tell when a kid's gone through stuff because they have a totally different outlook on life. Everything.
Sometimes they act out. They do things.
They become suspicious of everything. They lose their joy. They lose everything. You know, they don't know where to turn. They don't know who to trust. And if his daughter just said, you know, it was Grandpa and just strolled away like no big deal, she didn't. You know, she's not feeling anything. There's nothing there. There's nobody home. And as far as Charles is concerned,
that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I said Grandpa got punished. Grandpa punished her. Okay, I said let me take a wild guess. Let me see. The report came into the social services right after Halloween when she got embarrassed. She said she was humiliated by Grandpa because he yelled at me in front of my boyfriend just because we were chasing chickens. Okay?
So
Next day, Grandpa gets fingered, okay, for fucking being a molester. Not sex. She didn't say sex because his dick can't get hard. Okay? So he didn't rape her. But looking at that newspaper article, it looks like this guy's having sex with this kid.
It looks like he might have fondled her genitalia.
Oh, God.
Lord. Something like that.
Let's just say, for shits and giggles, this kid is built like olive oil. What in holy hell did he fondle?
I don't know.
And that means that let's just say he did fondle something. I don't know what he fondled.
I don't know. There are men that do it to little 2-year-old children.
Let's just say he did it. Let's say he did it. Let's say he did it. I'm saying he did it. I'm saying he did it. I'm Angela. Angela, I'm agreeing with you. This guy fondled my kid. What did he actually do? He fondled. What does fondle mean? He stuck his finger in her? Is that what you're trying to imply?
I don't know.
Watch this. I'm going to say it. Watch this, Angela. Angela, watch this. Angela, watch this. Watch this, Angela. Watch this. Grandpa, watch this. Grandpa stuck his finger up in my kid. Watch this. Grandpa kept sticking his finger in my kid. Watch this, Angela. I'm going to say it to make you happy. I know Grandpa stuck fingers in my kid's whatever. Pussy, ass, whatever. He stuck fingers in. What the hell does that have to do with destroying his life?
Well, you're okay with that. You're okay with that.
What the hell does this
No.
What business of your society, what business of you or anybody else in society, what he's doing to my kid, that's between me, him, and my kid. No, if that's between me and my kid and him, who the fuck are you to step between me and him when I want to decide if I caught this guy sticking his finger in my kid's pussy, I want to cut it off. Who the fuck are you to tell me not to? Well, society puts him in jail for 20 years. Fucking 23 years.
Maybe your daughter needs someone to stand up for her, Carl.
That's right. If I believed that he molested her, I'd fucking be ripping this guy apart.
That's what I thought.
If I thought he did it, I'd be fucking tearing him apart. Angela, if you touch my kid, I'll tear you apart. You tell anybody this goddamn show. If you don't think you're touching my family, I'll kill you.
Yeah, I agree. I feel the same way you do.
Right. That's right. That's what they said in court. They said, do you feel safe with calling home? They said, yeah, unless you're touching his kid or fucking with his family, he'll come over this bench and he'll rip you in half. I had to pull my sister and my mom across the
talking about you, Carl. Nobody's talking about you.
Yeah.
Talking about your
guys are saying
stepfather.
Look, if I fucking tell you people, then why the fuck you people listen to me with my judgment or my opinion on any damn thing else? If my opinion, my judgment sucks so much,
No.
Why is everybody listening to me? No, why is everybody listening to my opinion and my judgment sucks so much?
Carl, you lost it, man. You're losing.
Yeah, you say my opinion sucks. You say my judgment sucks.
When it comes to your daughter, I do.
I got a great opinion of people. And Gus will tell you, I'd have a trusted Vital. I couldn't trust him from a mile away. You can tell Gus, did I ever trust Vital? No. Carl's always afraid to bring Vital to his house. I don't know what this guy's all about. You know what? He found his own way to my fucking house. How did he find my way to my house? Why did he Google my house? How did he get to my house? I never gave him damn directions. Vital, how'd you get to my house? That's right.
Easy.
Who told you? Who told you? Who told you where I lived?
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Where did I tell you I lived?
You tell everybody.
I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell you where I lived.
Oh, yeah? How the guy from Australia find your house?
He did it. He called me up from McDonald's parking lot at a payphone. I told him to stay right there. You're a fucking liar, and I never trusted you. I never trusted you because everything you say is bullshit. Ask Gus. Gus will tell you a million times. No, Carl never trusted you, Vital.
Your stepfather, your daughter, and you. How does Vital come into the conversation now?
That's what I'm saying. Because you're saying I'm not a good judge of character, and Gus will tell you. No, I never trusted Vital. I never trusted him.
In this case, in my case, you're a very wrong judge of character.
Good. Because I told you to tell people what you saw in that library parking lot, and you're like, oh, I don't know, Carl, I wasn't there. You got a fucking opinion about every damn thing else anybody ever wants to talk to you about, but no, you were standing right there.
I want to beat up on Vital now.
You didn't like to beat Vital. I said, what did you see in that parking lot? What did I talk to you when I walked into the library? What did I say to my mom was doing? What did I tell my little brother in Taco Bell? When we were sitting at Taco Bell, what did I tell my little brother to do?
Wait a minute.
I said, you better find out if your fucking mom is trying to divorce your dad because he's going to kill himself in fucking jail. When he finds out that mom is fucking divorcing him and there's no proof that he's done anything wrong, he's going to kill himself. And my daughter is going to be the one who fucking kills him. My daughter's allegations, my daughter's charges is going to kill an innocent man. And I can't be a party to this.
Where is
I'm
she at
gonna
right
have to
now?
live with Angela. You can sleep at night. I can't sleep at night because my
I don't
daughter's
sleep
putting
at night,
innocent man in
Carl.
jail.
Hey, let me
If
tell you
that man
something.
dies, if
You have
that
no
man
idea
dies in
what's
jail,
going on in my life.
if
Don't tell me
that man dies, if that man dies in jail because my kid lied, I got to live with that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't.
Right.
You can sleep. You can sleep at night. I can't. Okay?
Where's your
If my daughter lied and this poor bastard fucking dies in jail, he kills himself or dies in fucking jail, I got to pay for this family for the rest of my life. I'm stuck taking care of them forever because they lost a daddy because my kid fucking lied. My kid's going to come to me one day and say, oh, Daddy, I lied about Grandpa. Sorry. Oh, great kid. Now you know what I got to fucking do. I'm a slave to that fucking family. I'm bound to take care of that family the rest of my life because my property, my child fucking lied.
So did they return the kids, or are the kids still with Children's Services?
It doesn't matter what they tell my kids. I'm in debt for the rest of my life to that family if he dies or she lied. I'm fucking on a hook for the rest of my life. So the kid had a horrible day or two. Whatever the fuck she went through, I'm stuck for the rest of my life. If she lied, see, you people don't get it. You people don't understand. You're stuck for the rest of your life for the actions your children do. You're a slave to the other family for the rest of your life. If your kid went out drinking and driving, if your kid went out drinking and driving, if your kid went out drinking and driving,
I want to do that.
If your kid went out drinking and driving and killed somebody, if your kid went out, drank and drove, and killed somebody, you are a slave to that other family forever. Not insurance policies cover the other people. No, you have to provide for that other family for the rest of their lives because your son killed somebody, their daddy or their mommy. I take this shit very seriously. If my child kills somebody's family, I got to take care of their daddy for the rest of their life. My friend and I was riding a motorcycle. He fell off his motorcycle. I said, holy Jesus effing Christ. I got to take on his wife and his 2 kids until she decides to marry somebody else. Why? Because at 18 years old, I knew the rules. I'm riding motorcycles with him. I'm just as liable. You know, we were doing stupid shit, doing 100 miles an hour. Now I got to take on his wife and his 2 kids until she gets fucking married. I don't want to take care of his wife and 2 kids, but I'm honor bound. That's what I'm doing. I'm a fucking man. And everybody's forgetting what it means to be a man. You got to take on the liability and responsibility of the people that you hurt around you, not paying them off with cash. You're stuck with them. We're not going to get my sisters.
Who said paying everybody off with cash? Where'd that come from now?
That's what I'm saying. You can't just say the insurance company will take care of them, or the government will write them a welfare check, or give them disability for the rest of their lives. I got to fucking work for these people for the rest of my lives. That's why I told Mike the cop, I'm just as deep in this shit as you. If my kid fucking